Welcome back as we get ready to head back to school. It's a good reminder to check in with your health. Next week, the State Department of Health and Environmental Control will be making a push for you and your kids to get vaccinated. Dr. Teresa Fu is here this morning from DHEC. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So, Dr. Fu, who do you recommend to get vaccines?
So the message for this week is August 14th through 21st is South Carolina Immunization Week.
Right.
And the message of the week is that vaccines are really for everyone.
Okay.
So at any age, you need vaccines.
So what do immunizations do?
So they protect against disease.
Okay.
Some even protect against cancer. And it protects the person being vaccinated. It also protects your families, your communities, and especially those people who are at higher risk of disease. So those babies, those older adults, and anybody with chronic health conditions that doesn't have a good immune system to fight off disease.
All right. So you work with the State Department of Health. What are some of the barriers you find to actually getting vaccinated?
I mean, I think some of it is the awareness.
Okay.
So some people don't realize. So like you said, it's back to school time. So everybody's thinking about getting your kids vaccinated, but teens need vaccines, adults need vaccines, older adults need vaccines, and pregnant women is another group that need vaccines. So it's just important to remember and know and talk to your healthcare provider or your pharmacist or your health department about what vaccines you might need.
What if someone doesn't have health insurance? What kind of route should they take?
So there's different options. DHEC has some programs through their health department for adults.
Okay.
So you can talk to your health department. For kids, if kids are uninsured or they have Medicaid, there's something called the Vaccines for Children program, which is actually a federal program which provides vaccines for kids.
All right. And are the vaccines themselves at face value very expensive?
It depends on the vaccine.
Yeah.
So some of them can be expensive.
Okay.
But most of the time, health insurance covers them. Or like I said, there's those programs to help you get vaccines if you can't afford them.
So you guys, your overall mission is to take care of the public health of South Carolina. Why are immunizations so crucial to doing that?
They prevent disease. I mean, that's really the big message. Babies, kids, teens, they're protected from 16 different diseases from the vaccines that they get. And that's really important because a lot of those diseases are no longer around. Some of them are starting to come back, unfortunately, so we need to make sure everyone is vaccinated. And it prevents disease, it prevents death, especially in those older adults. It can prevent people from having issues, so something like shingles.
Right.
A lot of people have a lot of complications from shingles, and there's a vaccine to prevent that. So it's important to make sure you're getting all those vaccines.
Dr. Teresa Fu with South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Be looking for this push for immunizations happening next week. Details for getting vaccinated on our website, abccolumbia.com. We'll be right back after a short break.